Hello everyone, Sir Bucky here, and welcome to a brand new first time played series for this channel, Bellwright. So Bellwright is an early access game that I've had my eye on for a while and have finally decided to take the plunge and give it a go. For those unfamiliar with it, it is an open world RPG survival crafting village management game set in the medieval era, or Orsvan for short. That said though, it is early access, so expect wonkiness, changes, bugs, and all that jazz. But enough small talk. I'm excited to give this game a try, so let's go ahead and start a new game. Alright, here we are in the game world. Let's take a look around. What have we got? I'm guessing this is a bell tower. So as with any RPG, let's not go the way we're facing and instead go back to see if there's any loot. There is, of course there is. Golden rule of any RPG ever. Ooh, a letter. We're fighting to save these innocents, but it's getting harder by the day. Who could have known that the butcher with that grim name is someone who's got a soft spot for kids? Together, we're a makeshift family in this mess. Oh, that's sweet. Sad, but sweet. I hope they're doing okay. And another letter. Last words of Bellwright. Hey, that's the name of the game. I am the caretaker of this bell tower. See, I told you it was a bell tower. Entrusted with its maintenance and protection. My duty has been to ensure the bell atop this tower serves its purpose, to warn people of the northern descent and neighbouring villages of impending danger. So, as I understand it, this game is an RPG, so there is a story-driven narrative at play here, so it's not like a fully sandbox game or anything like that. With that in mind, I may end up skipping past the reading parts in post unless it's, unless it's like critical to gameplay or anything like that. So, top left, there's a quest searching for answers. Talk to Dobrun, and looks like he's over here in this village. So let's go take a look. It's not a bad looking game for early access, is it? Wow, there are a lot of NPCs walking around. It's kind of like a little Skyrim town, actually, isn't it? Also, that appears to be Dobrun right ahead in front of us. Who are we? I mean, you know harm.
Looking for answers, huh? Speaking openly can be a death sentence these days.
May I at least stay in the village?
No.
Basically, the village doesn't trust us, and we've been told to build a shelter nearby on the outskirts of town, which actually is a pretty decent way to introduce both the story elements of the world as well as the building elements of the game at the same time. Let's take a look at the map. What have we got to go with? Okay, so I'm guessing this might be the line. So we could set up over here. Well, there's a bandit encampment over there. Actually, how big is the map? Yeah, it looks pretty big. There's no nearby rivers. I'm guessing this is a river. Maybe we could set up over here. Not entirely sure how important water source is to the game, but you know, realistically, pretty darn important. Can I pick this up yet? Yes, I can. Our first flax. That'll be useful. Everyone needs flax nowadays. These sticks? Yes. It's the law of any survival crafter that you need sticks, stones, and rope or fibers in order to craft your starting tool, so where's the stone? I know it's not exactly where I was looking to begin with, but this area here looks really flat, so I think this is where we're going to set up shop. So let's start by building a personal shack. It says it takes 10 sticks and 6 flax. We should have that actually. I gathered a whole bunch just now. And then it looks like we just click around on these dots and it automatically adds the resources for us. That's pretty cool. And there it is. Construction of personal shack has finished. So now that's done, what else can we build? Looks like we can build a chest, campfire, a bigger tent for maybe our villagers, research desk, and a simple workbench. Again, law of any survival crafting game. Simple workbench seems like the first one we should be going for. So I don't know if there's any adjacency bonuses or best place to put these things. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it next to my shack right about there. That looks good. I can't add anything to it right now. What did it take to make? 5 sticks, 3 flax, and 3 stones. I have the flax, so I need sticks and stones. Oh, you can get the saplings. Okay, that makes it a little easier. That should be enough. Let's go and finish off this workbench. There's something really satisfying about just spam clicking and all of the resources flying in there. Let's go ahead and how do I open this? There we go. Let's go see what we can make. Simple axe. We need more wood, a torch, and a primitive club. Okay, so it automatically crafts. Not a problem. Let's go get some more wood again so we can craft that axe, and hopefully we can stop picking up these bloody things on the floor and start chopping down some trees. There's our axe. It's queued automatically. Let's cancel the second one. And done. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to spend the rest of the day just building what I can and sort of like setting the groundwork for this little base. We can't do anything until tomorrow anyway when we go see Dobrin. And I'll see you, I'll see you on the other side. All right, there is our research desk done. Can I research anything right now? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, everything's built. It's only 5 o'clock in the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and gather a whole bunch more wood and stuff just to burn some more daylight here. And then I'll sleep through the night and I'll see you in the morning and we can go see Dobrin together. Okay, day 2. 5 days until winter. Oh, I didn't really know about seasons. Okay, so let's not waste any time. And let's go chat with Dobrin over at the village. Alright, let's see how we can go about earning the trust of Dobrin here.
I'll tell you what, we actually have one problem you can try to resolve.
Okay, again, just the abridged version. We have to help them out. Winter is soon. We just got that message and they need some clothing. They would like us to gather some pelts. However, the hunter and them had a disagreement over pay, and Amelie here is apparently somebody who could lead us to him, or at least tell us where he is.
He's in the forest.
She said that the hunter's nearby up a hill. They had a disagreement, so we have to go have a chat with him. He's just right above, that's actually really convenient. He's right above our starter base over there. The hunter looks like he's just up this hill. Now let's see what all the bad blood is about.
You don't look like the hunting type, so what are you doing here?
Elder Dobrin sent me. He asked for traps. If you have them, the people of Harrendine need them.
I'm not going to work with them. They can fend for themselves.
Can you help me at least? I need to build trust with the Elder. Nobody in the village even wants to talk to me.
Let's make an arrangement. You need traps and I can teach you how to make them so you can catch smaller animals. I'm willing to join you if you provide me with shelter and food. So, can we cooperate?
Okay, so after not very much persuasion at all, he's offered to join me as my first villager. We have a new quest. Turn your companion into a worker so he can help you with building, and build a housing tent. That's the one thing I didn't build yesterday. That looks good. And so if we inspect him, we can turn... Yeah, he's a companion right now. We can turn him into a worker, and he'll help me with the building. Cool. Oh, I think I left the small trap selected on the research station and he's just wandered over there and completed it. So I think I might be jumping the gun on the next quest, to be honest. I hope it doesn't break anything. Okay, so we did get a head start on it, but fortunately it just counts as complete and it didn't break anything. So we can just go ahead and have him craft one for us. Select a recipe to add orders for your workers. Okay, so we'll just do a one-off. So he built the trap and he popped it in here. Can I get rid of all these? Grab the trap. So set it in a dense part of the forest with some bait. Can I assign that to a cook slot number 4. And dense part of the forest. This looks dense enough, nice and shaded. Add some of those. So I have no earthly idea how long it's going to take to actually catch a rabbit, but I assume it's going to take, a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm going to go head back to camp and work on this next quest, A Village in Need. So we need to build 3 traps for the village, and the bonus is to bring 1 pelt. So I think I will wait for the pelt. I don't know how long that takes, but while we do that, we can go ahead and set a craft order to have 3 traps made at least. think it would be a good idea to also do that with the axe and the club as well. As for what to build next, there's nothing new yet in my build menu. So let's check out the research desk and see what we can, what else we can learn. The elm shortbow takes a simple cord and river reed. I don't have access to either of those. A plank shield takes a rope. I don't have access to a rope. This needs tin, berry, cruise stone, and mushroom. We could do that. Can we queue these up too? No, we can only do one at a time. So while he gets started on that, I guess I could finish the traps. I think now, now that the recipe's learnt, that's something I can make. And in here, we can grab the third. Oh, there's a blue light coming from our trap over here. Does that mean we caught something? Oh, it does. There's our pelt, and we get 2 small pieces of meat, and the trap stays. Oh, that's so cool. So we can reuse it. Let's grab some berries for the trap. Let's also grab some berries to eat. They don't last very long. 2 hours and 30. That would be why. I'll wait for him to finish his research. Well, there it is. Harvest plants in the area around it using workforce. Best to place near lush areas. That makes sense. I'll go ahead and set another research assignment for him, and then I'll head into the city. Oh, it unlocked a bunch more. So I'll get him on the logging camp. That seemed very easy on the materials. And while he does that, we'll go hand in this quest with Dobrin and see if he'll start trusting me.
Unfortunately, that's not the end. You see, we have a problem with wolves.
As to be expected, we gave him the rabbit pelts, and he's told us to go hunt some wolves. So, bit of an escalation. So let's go ahead and go back to the camp. We'll grab the hunter guy. I forgot his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. What I'm liking so far with this game is the game mechanics of, research, crafting, building, and now hunting. It's sort of like teaching you, not by telling, but teaching by showing, which I feel is quite good. Although it is 8 o'clock in the evening, so I might wait until morning to do that. Has he finished the logging camp research? Not quite. Yeah, so instead of going out and killing wolves at night, I think I'll go ahead and place down a forager, perhaps on this side of the trees. This area here is pretty lush. It says to place it near a lush area. So there's our foraging camp. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. And then in the morning, we're going to go hunt some wolves. So the wolves are over in this direction. Ooh, what is that? Is that some sort of metal node? Like copper? Copper's green, right? If it oxidizes. Copper rock. Oh, cool, yeah. And there's just a bunch laying on the ground, too. Well, that's handy. The wolves look like they're just up this hill. Oh, there's the red dots. So how is combat? I wonder if I can try and just get the wolves one at a time. Oop, we got one's attention. Oh, bother. Player 2 has joined the game. I'm finding the combat a little janky. Oh god, can you just die? Hit it! That was messy, but oh wow, my guy's health is he took a beating. There's another red dot. Do I risk it? Well, now we don't really have a choice. Let's try with the axe. Is that any better? Alright, so now that we're back home, I don't necessarily need this guy following me, so we'll set him as a worker. And then have him get to work on what else can we do? I like the idea of a smoking pit, actually. Right, now let's go tell that village elder we dealt with his wolves and see what other nonsense he has in store for us. If he sends me out to kill a dragon or something, I'm gonna lose it.
Greetings. Thank you. It's much appreciated. You've shown you're not a danger to us. Go now, young one. I believe you have a matter to investigate.
Okay, so we spoke to him, we handed it in, and we've unlocked the ability to talk to the villagers, and it looks like, yeah, the little mini-map has a bunch of these markers on, so we can, these quests. Can we help you with anything?
You're just the person I was hoping to run into today. I could really use your help gathering some herbs.
So we got a quest just then to gather some herbs for the carpenter, and it looks like Amelie has a quest for us as well.
You're going to help me kill the Lord of the Lowlands.
Are you? What?
It's just regicide.
She was just kidding. She just wants me to go throw a token in a chest to cause a fight between the brigands, so, you know. No regicide today. I just picked up a quest from the bookmaker to find a shrine. So if I go into my journal, we have 3 basic quests and then what appears to be our main story thread quest, hire another follower, for which we need the renown for doing the other quests, I'm assuming. So we are just going to go ahead and spend the day doing these little side quests. Well, it looks like there's a little shrine here. Oh, I think this was the, I think that was the quest from the bookmaker. There's our brigand's secret chest. So let's put the token in there. That completes that quest. And now we need to go find 2 flax, 2 sage, and 2 hemp, which shouldn't be a problem. I also do need to go back home because my bags are a little bit full. Oh, tin. So there's Amelie. Let's tell her that we've done the quest.
Brilliant. It's going to be anarchy. They might even start killing each other.
Note to self, don't cross Amelie. Now for the bookseller's quest.
Have you found a shrine close to Herndine? Marvelous.
Harvesting or crafting? I'll take a crafting book. And there's the carpenter.
Is there something you need? You find them?
Yes, I did.
Brilliant. Here, take this for your troubles.
So I have 2 more quests now. I'll probably get to them tomorrow. I do want to try and finish this this main story quest by hiring another follower. So I'm just going to go around town and see if there's anyone who wants to come hang out with me at my camp. Can I get this farmer to join us?
I barely know who you are and you're asking for my help. Build some trust first.
So we can't get this apprentice farmer. We need a lot more reputation. We also need to have liberated a village. We'll try one more, and if that's a no-go, we'll just head home for the day. Can't do this one either. I need to be a friend. Okay, yeah, so I need to, for the apprentices, I need to liberate the village. It seems like there's tiers of NPCs. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might just be misunderstanding this. And for the people who have no sort of like apprentice profession, we still can't enlist them to help because we need to be a friend, which I'm guessing is tied to reputation. So we'll go home. We'll try to unlock a few more buildings. Maybe some sort of weaving building in order to make...
Night's coming quick. Best be indoors before dark.
Don't interrupt me while I talk. Maybe an upgraded workbench or a weaving type building in order to make cords. Which seems to be what the next quest is pushing us towards. So yeah, I need river reeds for the weaver's loom. I'm going to take a gamble on that's what we need. That kind of like makes sense in my head. Yeah, so this looks like a river, which means this might be a river over here. Yeah, that's definitely a river because like, it has all this coastline. So yeah, let's go and head over here in the morning. We'll take our guy with us in case there's any wolves and whatnot. We'll grab as many reeds as we can and hopefully be able to complete some of these quests. So while this breakfast cooks, yeah, so I wanted to come over here to see if this is like a river or some weird shaped lake. So it looks like it is just a little bit to the east. Not really that far. In fact, if there are reeds out here, it might be worth building one of those foraging huts over here and then figuring out how to transport it. How's breakfast? Almost done. All right, and away we go. Oh, there's a lot of stone here. I should remember that. Oh, perfect. It is a body of water. There's a red dot in the middle of it, though. There's a wolf. taking its morning bath. Oh, there's a lot more red dots. Wolf, wolf, wolf. All right, let us start gathering as many reeds as we can and try not to overstay our welcome. Oh, he only holds 9, but that's 9 more than I otherwise would have taken home with me. So we are full on reeds, and it is now time to head back home and see about researching the weaving loom and maybe making some of those cords for the quests. So where was it? Okay, down here it takes 3 reeds, and our hunter can go and deal with the rest of it. So one thing I'm beginning to need more and more is another camp chest, since the other chest and my personal as well are completely chock-a-block. So there's the weaver loom unlocked. That's a good get. Let's go craft it somewhere and see if that's how we can get our simple cords. I quite like the idea of it a bit closer to the gatherer, since that's where a lot of the flax and reeds and stuff will be coming from. So let's pop it down there and get it up and running. We need 8 stone. Oh, I know where to get those. Good job me remembering things. There we go, perfect. Just remind ourselves what the quests were. 2 simple cords and 4 simple cords, so 6 in total. Let's open up the loom, and yep, there it is, simple cord. Only takes 1 flax too. That's way better than I thought. I gathered all those extra reeds thinking I'd need reeds for the cords, but this is the best outcome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and craft 6 of these, grab the rest of the resources I need for the quest, and head on back to town. So that's our second meat. We already have the 2 hides. I just need 1 more log. Yeah, that's it. Just 1 more log, and then we can head back into town. I love how the light's coming through the trees right there. Okay, there's quest giver number 1. Let's hand this in.
Do you have the materials?
Why, yes, here they are.
Thank you so much. Please take this as a reward.
We got 1 old coin, 50 gold coins, 250 renown. That's great. And we also got enough reputation to become a friend of the village.
Hail, fellow. Did you bring the things I need?
Again, yes.
A true lifesaver.
So he gave us, he only gave us a small trap and 150 renown. Okay, so those 2 quests done, we are now a friend of the village, which is nice. It's nice to have friends. I can also see a bunch more quests on the minimap, which we can get into another time. But more importantly, being a friend of the village should mean that we can also hire another villager and complete our current main objective, but I will save that for the next episode. So while I run back to camp, let me ramble off some of my thoughts on this game. I actually really enjoyed playing this game, and I can't wait to see more of it. I like the setting, medieval stuff is awesome. I like the crafting, I like the gathering, I like building stuff. There's lots of positives here, and I can't wait to start seeing more of these systems a little more in depth. This is definitely a game that I can see myself playing more of. As for negatives, well, the combat is a bit janky, but I can definitely see what they're going for with the directional input. The dialogue, I can't say this with a straight face. The dialogue, well, I actually paused the game for a bit at one point to go to Google, and yes, the game currently has AI voices for early access, but there will be actual recorded human voice actors for release. Naturally, there are people in both camps of either liking the AI voices or not liking it. I personally don't like it, but it's not, it's not a deal breaker for me by any stretch. But most of the villagers' dialogue does come across as very flat, and it can be jarring. Except Amelie. She needs to keep her AI voice forever because it suits her psychotic personality.
Kill the Lord of the Lowlands. It's just regicide.
But anyway, yeah, that's Bellwright. Those are my thoughts on the game. Overall, I really enjoyed myself, and I am looking forward to continuing this series. I want to thank you for joining me, and if you enjoyed your time here, then please consider grabbing a sub, dropping a like, or leaving a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.